Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a setting of MGH-CrossAlert indicator cloudy version, step by step with real examples on the chart. This indicator lets you monitor the crossover between any two lines you choose and alerts you the moment they cross. Let's go through the different scenario one by one. Before we get into the scenarios, let me quickly show you the color tab. As you can see, we have 6 color slots. The first two, powder blue and bisque, are for the cloud fill and they show which line is on top. The next two, blue and red, are the colors of line 1 and line 2 on the chart. You can customize all of these on your preference. Now let's talk about one important setting before the scenarios. Candle number to check. When set to 1, the indicator checks the previous close candle. This means the alert fire only after the candle has fully closed. This is safer option. You get confirmed signal, no repainting. When set to 0, the indicator checks the current live candle, the one still forming. This gives you a real-time alert the moment the two lines cross, even before the candle closes. This is useful if you want instant notification. Choose based on your trading style. For confirm signal, use 1. For early alert, use 0. You will also notice two alert conditions. Alert on same value, fire when the two lines reach exactly the same price level, meaning they are equal. This is useful for detecting flat crossover zones. Alert on cross, fire when one line actually crosses over the other. This is a standard crossover alert most traders use. You can enable one or both at the same time. Let's start with default setting. Line 1 is set to Ichi line with period 9, that's Tenkan-sen, and line 2 is set to Ichi line with period 26, that's Kijun-sen. Both are on the current time frame. Show clouds is off. On the chart, you can see the two lines, the fast red Tenkan and the slower blue Kijun, drawn currently without any cloud fill. The indicator simply watches when these two cross and send you an alert. This is classic Ichimoku cross setup. In second scenario, we have the same setting as before, Tenkan period 9 and Kijun period 26, but this time we turn show clouds to true. Now look at the chart. The colored cloud appear between the two lines. When the blue line is above the red, the cloud is light blue. When the red line crosses above the blue, the cloud turns beige. This gives you an instant visual of which line is dominant, and the alert fire exactly when the clouds change the color, which is the crossover moment. Now let's replicate the Ichimoku Kumo cloud. Line 1 is set to span A with shift of 26, and line 2 is set to Ichi line with period 52 and shift 26. Yes, that's a span B. Clouds are on. On the chart, you can see a white cloud that looks very similar to a standard Ichimoku Kumo. When span A is above span B, the cloud is bullish or blue, and when span B crosses above span A, the cloud flips bearish or beige. What's special is here that you get alerted automatically every time the Kumo flips without having a watch to the chart. In the fourth scenario, both lines are set to trend line type. Line 1, period 9, shift 0, and line 2, period 26, and shift 0. Clouds are on. The trend line type calculations a regression-based trend line. You can see on the chart that both lines move more dynamically than simple moving averages. They cross more frequently and respond faster to price changes. The cloud between them fills in and flips color each time the faster trend line crosses the slower one. Now watch what happens when we add a shift. Same setup as before, two trend lines, but this time both lines have a shift of 26. On the chart, you will notice that both lines are displayed forward by 26 candles. Here we have applied a shift to our setup. Looking at the chart, CrossAlert calculates the shift position and accurately signal the crossover exactly where we program it. This is highly useful for custom Ichimoku strategies or displayed moving average. Now watch what happened when we add just one shift. Same setup as before, to trend line, but this time line 1 has shift of 17. In this situation, we need to change candle shift to 17. On the chart, you'll notice the red line is displaced forward by 17 candles. The crossover signal is now based on where the shift line meets the unshift one, giving you a completely different cross structure compared to previous scenario. This is a powerful way to create custom displays crossover systems. In scenario 6, we mix two different line types. Line 1, Ichi line period 9, Tenkan-sen on the current time frame, and line 2, MA line period 100, method exponential, yes, that's EMA 100, also on current time frame. Clouds are on. On the chart, the red Tenkan moves fast and the blue EMA 100 is a slow, smooth curve. The cloud between them is wide during strong trends and narrows when the two lines converge. The alert fire when the Tenkan crosses the EMA 100, a very clean signal for trend continuation or reversal. This is where indicator really stands out. Line 1, Ichi line period 9, time frame 1 hour, so we have Tenkan-sen on H1, and line 2, MA line period 50, method simple, time frame 4 hours, so we have SMA 50 on H4. Clouds are on. On the chart, you can see that the blue line is H4 SMA 50. It moves much more smoothly because it's coming from a high time frame. The red Tenkan-sen on H1 is more reactive. This multi-time frame setup means you get alerted when the short-term momentum line crosses higher time frame trend line, a very meaningful signal for most trading strategies. And you'll see all of this on a single H1 chart without switching time frame. Our final scenario is very simple but extremely useful. Line 1 price, this uses the actual candle price like open, close, high, low, or median, and line 2 is MA line period 50 exponential, so we have EMA 50. Close are on. On the chart, the red line is actually the candle price itself, and the blue line is EMA 50. The cloud fill the space between price and moving average, so when price is above EMA, the cloud is blue, and when price drops below, the clouds turn beige. The alert fire the moment price crosses the EMA 50. This is the most fundamental signal in trading, and now you get it automatically with sound alert, pops up, or even a notification on your phone. So that's walkthrough of MGH-CrossAlert Cloudy indicator. To summarize what we covered, Tenkan vs Kijun cross with and without cloud, span A vs span B, recursion by Ichimoku Kumo, trend line crossover with and without shift, mixing different line types like Tenkan-sen with EMA 100, multi-time frame crossover H1 Tenkan vs H4 SMA 50. And the last one was price crossing a moving average. The indicator gives you full flexibility to monitor virtually any crossover scenario, all in one tool, with real-time alert. If you have any question, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for watching.